Sometimes you just feel it, a strange pull, a name that keeps echoing in your mind, a silence that feels louder than words. And you wonder, are they missing me too? As a psychologist who spent years exploring the hidden patterns of love, loss, and emotional attachment, I can tell you this. When someone is badly missing you, they leave behind clues, not always in words, but in actions, in timing, in energy. Subtle signs that their heart still whispers your name, even when their mouth stays silent. In this video, I'm going to reveal 10 deep psychological signs that someone out there is secretly and intensely longing for you. And once you know what to look for, you'll never question that feeling again. Sign 1. They suddenly reconnect over small things. Have you ever gotten a random message like, "Hey, I saw your favorite snack today and thought of you"? Or, "Remember that inside joke we had? I just heard it again." It seems casual, innocent, but psychologically it's not. When someone is missing you badly, their mind clings to anything that reminds them of you, even the tiniest things, and their subconscious finds excuses to break the silence. It's rarely about the snack or the song. It's about the emotional thread that still connects them to you. This is what psychologists call emotional leakage, when the heart speaks through the little things because the big feelings are too hard to admit. Sign 2. They engage with your old posts or memories. You notice a like on an old photo, a comment on a memory from months ago, or maybe they react to a story that had nothing special except you were in it. This isn't random scrolling. It's emotional time travel. Psychologically, when someone is missing you deeply, they often revisit digital traces of you, photos, messages, even voice notes, to feel close to what they've lost or can't have. It's called nostalgic attachment, a form of emotional coping where the brain tries to re-experience warmth and closeness by reliving memories. When they touch your past, it's because they're aching in your absence. Sign 3. You feel it emotionally, even from a distance. Sometimes you just feel them. You wake up with their name in your mind. You sense a sudden heaviness in your chest, or out of nowhere, a wave of emotion hits, and you don't know why, but your heart does. This isn't just poetic, it's psychological. Human beings are wired for emotional resonance. Especially when two people once shared a deep connection, the bond can linger invisibly. It's called empathic attunement, a subconscious sensing of someone else's emotional state, even when they're far away. If someone is missing you badly, you might not hear from them, but your body, your heart, your gut, they might already be telling you the truth. Sign 4. Their mutual friends drop hints without realizing. Have you ever caught a friend casually saying, "Oh, they've been asking about you lately," or "I think they still care more than they let on"? Sometimes you don't hear it directly from them, but their friends become the unexpected messengers of their feelings. This happens because people who miss someone often talk about them behind the scenes, even if they won't admit it openly. It's a form of indirect communication, a psychological way to express longing without vulnerability. So if mutual friends keep mentioning you or drop subtle hints, it's likely that the person you are thinking about is holding you close in their heart, even when words fail. Sign 5. They become more active when you are online. Have you noticed how sometimes someone you haven't heard from in a while suddenly shows up online just when you log in? They don't always message, but their presence feels intentional. This subtle digital behavior is more than coincidence. Psychologists call it digital mirroring, an unconscious way of seeking connection through presence, even without direct communication. When someone is missing you deeply, their eyes and their mind gravitate toward you. Seeing you online offers a fleeting sense of closeness, a small but powerful way to feel near you despite the distance. Sign 6. They send messages late at night. Late at night, when the world is quiet and the mind is free from distractions, emotions tend to rise to the surface. If someone starts sending you messages in these hours, simple texts, random thoughts, or even just, "Hey, are you awake?" take notice. This timing is no accident. Psychologists know that loneliness and longing peak during the night when vulnerability is strongest. These late-night messages often reveal a heart that's aching to reconnect, struggling to hide feelings that feel too raw in the daylight. So if they reach out when the world sleeps, it's a sign they're missing you more than they can say. Sign 7. They try to make you jealous subtly. Have you ever noticed them posting pictures with others or sharing moments that seem carefully designed to catch your attention? This isn't just showing off. It's often a quiet plea for your attention. Psychology calls this behavior a form of emotional signaling. When someone misses you but feels hesitant to express it directly, they might try to stir feelings of jealousy to reconnect or test your reaction. It's their way of saying, without words, "I still matter to you. Notice me." Recognizing this subtle dance can help you see how deeply they're longing for you. Sign 8. They randomly appear in your life again. Out of nowhere, they show up, a message, a call, or even bumping into you unexpectedly. These moments feel like fate, but psychology tells us they're often driven by something deeper. When someone is missing you badly, their emotional hunger pushes them to find any way back into your world. This is known as emotional seeking behavior, an unconscious effort to reconnect and reclaim what feels lost. So don't dismiss those sudden appearances as coincidences. Sometimes the heart finds its way back when the mind can't let go. Sign 9. They bring up what went wrong. When someone is truly missing you, they don't just reminisce about the good times. They reflect on the mistakes, the misunderstandings, the moments that pulled you apart. Psychologists call this regretful rumination, a painful but powerful process where the mind replays past events, searching for answers and hoping for closure or a second chance. Hearing them bring up what went wrong is often a sign they're still emotionally invested, yearning to fix the cracks and possibly rebuild what was lost. Sign 10. They mirror your emotions without realizing. Have you ever noticed that when you're feeling down, they seem to feel it too? Or when you're happy, their mood lifts as well. This emotional synchronization isn't just coincidence. Psychologists call this emotional mirroring, a subconscious way our brains connect deeply with those we care about. When someone is missing you badly, their emotions tend to echo yours even from afar. It's a silent bond, showing that despite the distance or silence, your feelings still ripple through their heart. Missing someone is never just about distance. It's about the invisible threads that tie two hearts together, even when words are left unspoken. If you recognize these signs, remember, you're not alone in feeling this silent longing. Sometimes love speaks loudest in what's left unsaid. So trust your heart, listen closely, and know that those who miss you badly carry you with them every single day. If this video touched you, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear this. And tell me in the comments, have you ever noticed these signs in someone missing you? I'd love to hear your story.